Kevin does a bunch of things here in the country that most people might be pretty interested. I'm pretty excited to hear about all this. So I'm going to ask him a bunch of questions and pick his brain for a little bit. Okay, so you do a lot of things to save money.
I do.
Because it makes sense to save money.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And a lot of times it's harder to go out and spend the extra money than it is to save the money at home.
Right.
So it just makes sense from a time management point of view and also financially to do things that most Americans don't think about.
Oh, no, because they'd rather just write a check or run a credit card and whatever and it's probably not a better thing. For example, food. They'll buy the food at the store, and a lot of what we buy is garbage.
Right.
And our international friends let us know how bad American food is.
It really is terrible. The factory food coming out of Cisco and Tyson is really disgusting. Once you've gotten used to eating homemade food and then you try to go back to factory food, it's almost unpalatable. That was a hard word to say.
You did good. I'm proud of you. Okay, so basically you grow your own stuff, right?
We try. We've got horses and goats and guineas, and a lot of times they eat a lot of the things that we try to grow. But every spring we start over. Right. And it's a battle one way or the other. We're going to eat something out of that garden.
That's right. So what are some of the things you grow yourself?
Well, we stopped growing beans because everything on the planet eats beans. But we grow tomatoes and peppers and onions and garlic.
You grow garlic?
Yeah.
I don't even know how to grow garlic. I mean, I'm ignorant.
There's perennial garlic and there's perennial onions, and so you plant them once, and then if you let them go for 2 or 3 years, you've literally got more than you can consume in a single year, and they continue to propagate over and over, and you just harvest the volunteers because they never volunteer themselves where you want them, but you let those grow and those turn into your crop, this year's crop.
Okay, and today we're going to talk about making your own laundry detergent.
Yes.
And I'm going to visit you with other ideas, by the way.
Okay, and by the way, we're also going to talk about making your own bleach. Because it's literally...
Wait.
It takes 2 seconds to make a gallon of bleach.
Wait, you make your own bleach?
I make my own bleach. It takes 2 seconds to make a gallon of bleach.
Right.
And it costs less than a nickel.
What?
For a gallon of bleach.
Less than a nickel?
Less than a nickel.
All right, so this is the recipe we're doing, right?
Yeah, this is it. This is laundry detergent.
Yeah, let's go ahead and run down each one so we know what we're talking about.
All right, this is borax. It's about as old school as you could possibly be. They were using this back in the 1800s to boost their laundry detergent. They would actually take a bar of soap and they'd rub it on their clothes and then sprinkle a little borax on top of it, and it would make the soap dig deeper and work a lot better chemically.
Right.
It's also good for killing roaches. You can sprinkle a little bit of this in the back of your cabinets, and they'll crawl through it, and it kills them dead.
Really?
Yep. This
my shoe doesn't.
Stupid, simple bug elimination. Yep.
And anything with the word mule on it's from way back when. Huh?
Exactly.
All right, what do we got here?
So this is the soap that we're going to be using. It's just a standard Castile soap. Fels-Naptha is a brand that's readily available. You can get it at Walmart or
that was at Walmart too. Walmart.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep. And then everybody loves Arm & Hammer baking soda, but this is not your standard baking soda. This is super washing soda, which actually is a different chemical. It costs a little bit more, but it's worth using because you have to use twice as much of your cooking baking soda as you do the super washing soda. So it's actually cheaper. It's a couple pennies more per box, but
it's highly concentrated.
Yes.
That's why it's called super.
Yes.
Awesome. And then and that's also at Walmart?
Absolutely.
Okay, and then this is at either Lowe's or Home Depot.
Yes, the Zep odor control is kind of my secret weapon against the children's stink. So we live here on a farm, and so everything needs to be disinfected on a regular basis. So if you put a little bit of this into the laundry soap, it takes care of any of the odors that you have or the place that it works the best is when you wash your clothes and you can't get to them for 12 hours or 24 hours.
Right.
The clothes still smell amazing when you put them into the dryer.
Serious. And that's that odor control.
That's what the odor control does.
Okay. So this is all to most of America. I don't know about international. If you guys have seen these brands overseas, let me know. But to most of America, this is all readily available. I brought my 5-gallon pail. we're going to fill this with, it's going to be liquid laundry detergent, correct?
Yes.
And that's it. But let's give the people a tip on how to enhance the fragrance. What do you got? What do you
yes. Well, I personally wanted a little flavor in mine.
Right.
Just to make the clothes smell like springtime. And what I found was lemon essential oil actually is one of the best products to put into your laundry detergent to make it smell good. I buy my lemon in bulk because you use so much, but it's just this brand of essential oil. You could use lavender or cloves or eucalyptus or anything that you want to, and it's so much fun to experiment.
So I asked my wife if she wanted to come in the kitchen and watch us make the laundry detergent. She's like, no, kitchen thing's yours. You make the laundry detergent and I'll clean the clothes. I'm like, okay, cool. I can do that.
Okay, so here's our laundry detergent.
Right.
Our bar of soap.
Right.
And I've just come over here to the food processor.
It's so funny. It looks like a block of cheese, dude.
It does look like a block. And we actually grate cheese with this too.
Oh, good. You have the cleanest cheese in town, dude.
That's right. That's right. So,
all right, so go ahead.
okay, so you take your bar soap and you put it in here. And it's going to be really, really loud.
Yeah, be loud. I love loud.
Okay, and to grate a bar soap takes 45 seconds to a minute because the last little chunk takes a long time to grind up because I can't press on it. So you have about this much to go, and it takes a second.
I thought you did it by hand.
Are you kidding? I like my knuckles.
All right. What'd you come in here for?
I see what that noise was.
Oh, so now you're interested?
Only because it made noise.
No girls, no girls allowed. Shoo
Whatever,
shoo.
that looks like cheese.
It does.
Yeah, you want some? Yum.
No.
The soap,
Now that we've got the soap all grated up,
right?
we have to melt it. The longest part is heating up the water, getting this dissolved.
All right, so we're gonna heat it up. Do you throw it in first, or you wait till the water's boiling?
I wait till it's too hot to touch, really.
Got it.
120, 130. You don't want the water to boil because if it boils, what happens is all the soap starts to bubble up and over. So you can never let it get above 200 degrees.
Got it.
So we're going to keep it right at the 180 mark, 185.
Got it.
Because the soap just melts apart.
All right, so you're bringing it over.
Yeah, we've got the pot heated up, and we're just going to take the grated cheese.
Soap, guys, soap.
And we're going to dump about half in there.
Right.
And it's going to start melting right away. So you want to keep it stirred.
Right.
So that it doesn't clump back together before you've had a chance to get it all separated. So I've just made a mess.
It's all good, dude. I've done it on the show a million times.
I'm trying to stay true to...
It shows you're human.
Cooking with Jack here.
Yep. Thanks. Oh, dude.
Okay, so I just told you that I was going to stir this continuously because it's really important, and now I'm going to walk away.
Oh, and it's safe to walk away?
Yeah, you got to get back really quick, but while that's doing that,
right,
I'm going to come over here and measure out my 3 cups of borax.
Cool.
3 cups of laundry detergent.
Right. 3 and 3 makes 6.
Okay, so we've got all the soap dissolved in here, so now we're going to go try to make a mess.
Nice.
Not that it really matters,
Looking
because it's laundry detergent.
Rolling his sleeves up.
Yeah, we're gonna roll up our sleeves because we get elbow deep in this stuff.
Oh, you do?
Oh, why not?
All right, let's do it.
It feels good. It smells good. Your hands feel amazing when you're finished. Okay, so you're gonna pour it into a 5-gallon bucket.
Right.
And you pour it onto the back side of the bucket from wherever you're standing, and I'll tell you why later.
Okay.
But real quick, while the pot is still warm.
Yep.
We're gonna come over here to the sink.
Right.
And we're gonna kind of rinse off the edge of the pot. This saves so much time later in cleanup because now my pot is clean.
You boiled soap in it. Doesn't get any cleaner than that.
Well, you can't have any soap residue whatsoever
because it'll burn and stick to it, right?
Oh, it tastes terrible.
Right.
So now,
and then you use that water to put back in here?
Of course. You rinse your pot and you put it right into your detergent.
And this is okay. So you're rinsing the pot and filling with water in the bucket.
Of course. Economy.
Dude.
It's all
You're
about
not wasting a drop of water, are you?
Trying not to.
Nice.
Okay, so now we're going to take it. And we're just going to pour it right into the back of this bucket. Now, I don't know if you can see what happens. Did you see it rolled? It ran down this side and it rolled up this side.
Yep.
and it stirs itself. I never have to.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we got that. Now
We got that. Now we're back to our 6 cups of powder. It's the borax and the super laundry detergent,
Yes.
right? So I'm just going to start stirring this because this is the part you can't avoid. And then we just keep stirring it. Now you want to stir it off the bottom, so you want to keep your spatula in contact with the bottom.
keep scraping it.
Keep scraping it up, keep churning it and turning it, and put a little bit more in there. You can't pour it in all at one time because what happens is this entire chunk will actually turn into a rock in the bottom.
Right, it's like putting flour in slowly.
Exactly, exactly. So we just keep adding a little more in. We've just put the last of the powder in there.
Right.
And can you see it's already changing consistency?
Yeah.
It's almost like pudding or oatmeal or something.
It looks
And-
awesome.
Yeah,
So we're really cooking.
we really are. This is chemistry, really. We're doing some amazing chemical things. Now you take the same measuring cup that you
Right.
just measured your dry materials in, and I want to say that those are pints, but no, those are cups. So we're going to put 2 cups of hospital grade Zep odor control
Got it.
in there,
Right?
just like that.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna let it drip in the bucket instead of dripping on my floor. And we're gonna stir it all up. And then,
Can I get it for you?
the lemon. Yeah, we're gonna
Lemon?
add the lemon next.
You're doing the lemon, huh?
We are.
Oh, nice.
But my hands are so slippery I can't even. Okay,
Take your
so
time. Don't spill it.
now everybody asks, how do you measure drops?
Okay.
You just take the back of a spoon and count drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
No
6,
way.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We're going to go to 30. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. And the back of the spoon.
It's 29:30.
There you go.
Dude, are you serious? Nobody's ever taught me that trick.
Nobody taught me that either.
You just came up with it yourself.
Yeah.
You're brilliant. You know, if you're gonna, that's gonna become a cooking tip. Drops are easy. And then you mix it off with the final
And we
batch.
mix it all up.
All right.
Okay, so that's it. It's that simple. All we're going to do now is just dilute this. And the reason that we don't fill the bucket all the way up first is because you can't stir it. You can't slosh it around and make a mess. So we
Smart.
fill it halfway up, mix everything in, all the fragrances and everything you want, and then we dilute it at the end.
So how long will this bucket full last me if I'm doing, let's say, 4 loads of laundry a week?
I forget what the number is, but this is 5 bottles of Tide. And it
What?
this is 5 bottles of Tide, and it costs $5.25 to make.
$5.25 and 5 bottles of Tide. That's a lot.
$50.
$50. Wow, that's awesome.
Ready?
Yep. There it is. That's a brilliant design, dude.
We're done. There's 5 gallons of laundry detergent, just like that.
Unbelievable.
So, you want to know the secret of chlorine bleach for 3 cents a gallon?
Yeah, can you show us that now?
Of course.
Look at this. I don't even know what you're showing me. What is this? Pool Essential Shock?
Pool Shock.
Pool Shock,
Pool Shock's available in Walmart.
right?
I think it costs $7 for 5 pounds.
Right?
And this is a 1 pound bag.
Right?
This 1 pound bag makes 80 gallons of bleach.
This one bag here.
Yes.
Okay, how do you do it?
Okay, it's really, really simple. So this is this Pool Shock that I put into a jar.
Okay, so you have Pool Shock in a jar.
Uh-huh. All right, now we're going to take an old empty bleach bottle because I
Right.
don't want my wife to...
No, it's bleach.
Right, and yeah. Okay, so this is a 1/4 teaspoon.
1/4
So
teaspoon.
I'm going to put a 1, 2, 3. A 3/4 teaspoon of Pool Shock
Right?
in an empty bleach jug. And I bring it over here to the sink and I fill it up. And that's bleach.
And Pool Shock is bleach.
Yes, it's highly concentrated bleach. And as Americans, we spend so much money on water that people sell us. You flip over the label of anything and it's going to say 0.015 active ingredient, 99 point whatever of inert ingredients. Inert ingredients is water. So what we've just done is found a way to buy the active ingredients inside your gallon of bleach, and we didn't have to pay to truck water across the country or anything. And we're getting an incredible deal on it.
Right.
It's easier to bring in from the store. It's renewable. It's green. It's. I don't know why everybody isn't doing this.
Kevin, listen, I thank you so much for this. As you're filling this amazing quick bottle of bleach up, I'm kind of, I've learned so much. Thank you so much.
Sure.
And if anybody is interested, Kevin's brilliant. He is also a wealth coach, so you need help with your finances, investments, the future for your kids, and all that stuff.
That's right.
You know what? They can contact you. Your information's on the screen. Thank you, stud. You're awesome.
Thank you, Jack.
Take care.